Hey everyone, my name is Gracia and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for all you new viewers. Welcome. For everybody who has been rocking with me since day one, welcome back. So today what we're gonna do is my first ever makeup tutorial. I'm kind of gonna guide you guys on how I achieve this look. It's very simple. It's my everyday go-to makeup look, very beginner friendly, and all my products that I use are drugstore products. I'm not an expert. I am not a makeup influencer, but I was asked a lot on how I achieve my makeup look. So if you would like to know how I achieve this look, keep watching. So what we're first gonna do, and what I do first, is I do my eyebrows. Right now my eyebrows aren't that great, but it's okay. So I use a Revlon like spoolie. You can get these at Walmart. I get all my products at drugstores, Walmart, CVS. Very easy, very cheap. And I'm just gonna do my eyebrows, brush them out. They're very bushy right now. And I don't have perfect skin, as you can see right here and on my face, on my forehead. It is what it is. So girls, don't think that you need beautiful, amazing, beautiful skin to complete a great look. So I'm going to take a brush that looks like this. I like to use Black Radiance pressed powder for my eyebrows. I don't like using products that are liquidy and stuff like that, so powder works fine for me. Okay, so I got my eyebrows. They kind of look crazy right now, but it's okay because we gonna fix them up. So I just brush the powder into my eyebrows, just like this. So I'm going to take my Fit Me. It's a light foundation, and I'm gonna mix it with Revlon CoverGirl. So this is in the color M500, and this is in the color Deep Golden. So I'm gonna mix Deep Golden and these products together to conceal my brows. Okay, like this. We're gonna mix it. I'm gonna use this mirror right here to kind of use, because this is how I do my eyebrows, but I'm gonna show you the end result. And when I do my eyebrows, I use just a brush just like this. I don't know where I got it from. It's really old, like, so. So I just concealed my brows, and I'm going to take this brush right here. It's a really thin brush. I'm sorry, I don't have the names of them, but I'm just gonna show you what they look like. So if you find a brush that looks like this, it's fine. But it looks like this. It's a really tiny, simple brush. And I'm just gonna blend the concealer on my eyelid, underneath my brow. I'm gonna use my mirror again. Okay. Ooh, I look crazy, but it's okay. So I just did my eyebrows, and I recommend when you blend your eyebrows, the concealer underneath your eyebrows, that you blend all over your eyelid, because it creates a base. In my opinion, it creates a base where you can use for your eyeshadow, or, you know, it just blends really well when you blend it on your eyelid. And I just blend the middle a little bit. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is my eyeshadow. I'm not really a big eyeshadow person. I don't use crazy colors. I use a lot of neutral, a lot of colors that are just, it can go with anything, that I wear. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take the same concealer that I used for my eyebrows and the same liquid foundation, and I'm going to make a base for my eyelids using this brush that I used for my eyebrows to conceal. I'm gonna use this brush right here, the same brush that I used for my eyebrows, and I'm going to use this brush. It's more fluffier, it's bigger. It's more fluffier, it's bigger. But I'm going to use that to blend the concealer on top of my eyelids. Now what I'm going to do is take this color. This is the Magnifying Spice Edition palette. And I'm going to be taking this color right here, this shade, to create a base for my eyeshadow. So I have my base for my eyes, and I'm going to use, what palette? My Milani palette. It's kind of broken, I dropped it, so I can't really like hold it up, but it's a Milani palette. It's called Most Wanted, and I'm going to be using this other darker, ooh, see, it's broken, but this darker like pink as my set on top of this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this same black radiance powder, and I'm going to use it to go into my creases of my eyelids. This brush, I use it, it's the same, it's kind of the same as this, but I don't like using the same brush for different colors. If like one is darker than the other, I don't really like that. So I'm just going to take the powder and I'm going to go inside my crease. Now I'm going to use the same brush just to blend out my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to use my CoverGirl. It's called Chocolate Scented Turn Naked palette. And I'm going to be using this dark shade right here. It's not, it looks green in the camera, but it's more so like a chocolate brown, and I'm going to put that in the creases. And we're going to take this and blend it out. Okay, so that's basically what I do for my eyes. It's really nothing too deep. I use very neutral colors. I don't use a lot of extra stuff. So now what I'm going to do is my eyeliner. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris liquid eyeliner in the color black, of course. And I'm gonna do a winged liner, not too harshly, but yeah, let's get into it.
It's OVA the creator.
All right guys, my lashes are on, so now I'm gonna go straight into my foundation. I am going to prime my face. I prime my face with Nivea cream. I have very sensitive skin, so not a lot of primers work for me or they'll break me out. So this is the only thing that works for me that sets my skin. I have dry skin, so this also moisturizes my skin.
It's OVA the creator.
I use Infallible foundation by L'Oreal in the color 511 Maple. So I'm just gonna put it on my face. And I'm gonna mix it with this Infallible Pro Glow in the color 212 Cocoa. And I'm going to take my beauty blender. It is so important, so important to have a clean beauty blender before you do any of your makeup. Please do not use a dirty beauty blender because it will mold, it will get nasty, it will get ugly, and you're putting that on your face. So heads up.
It's OVA the creator.
Okay, so I just finished my foundation, and now I'm going to take the same thing that I did with my eyebrows. I'm gonna put it underneath my eyes for my concealer. I'm gonna take it.
It's OVA the creator.
We are going to blend it out using, again, the Beauty Blender.
It's OVA the creator.
Okay, I know I look like a ghost right now, but we're gonna get that all situated because we're about to contour. So for my contour, like I said, I use liquid foundation. I know a lot of makeup influencers who use liquid foundations. Whatever works best for you, do it. I use L'Oreal True Match Oil Free in the color Hot Chocolate C9.5. And I'm going to contour my face using my contour brush.
It's OVA the creator. It's OVA the creator.
So now what we're gonna do is use this flat top brush to blend in my contour. And when I blend in, I go up just like this in little short streaks. And I just do this continuously until I notice that it is looking really good and until I notice that it's blending really well.
It's OVA the creator. It's OVA the creator.
Now what I'm going to do is set my face. I use CoverGirl Clean Professional powder in the color 115. I'm not the type of person to bake. I like to press the powder into my skin so it doesn't create flashback. A lot of makeup influencers have suggested that because it is very annoying when you take pictures, when you use flash, this and that, and you see like light underneath your eyes.
It's OVA the creator.
I'm gonna put some baking powder underneath where I contoured because it allows you to kind of get that look of your face very curved. I like using the baking powder on my eyebrows. I don't like my eyebrows too harsh or too dark, so I'm just gonna kind of do that and then just press it in. Just like that. So we just finished our quote unquote baking or whatever setting powder. I'm going to be using L'Oreal True Match powder in the color C7 just to set everything up. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush just like this, and this kind of just smooths it out. I really love this powder a lot because it really just sets everything.
It's OVA the creator.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Black Radiance again, and I'm going to kind of darken a tiny bit on where I contoured, just to give it more definition. And I'm gonna put it in like an upwards. I'm gonna brush it upwards just like this, just to give it a little bit more definition.
It's OVA.
Do the same thing, just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna brush this out into my hairline just to give it a little more definition. I'm gonna do it underneath here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we baked, we contoured, we did all that fun stuff. Now we are gonna go and clean up the whatever is too much. So I'm going to take my little tiny brush that I use to conceal my eyebrows, and I'm going to fix up my eyebrows since I used my eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this as well and just fix up my eyebrows using the same product.
It's OVA the creator.
Okay, so now we're going to, this is what I do. It's very, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I'm going to take my Revlon palette again, the same color that I used for my base of my eyeshadow. I'm gonna put it underneath my eye using a different tiny brush. This is not the brush that I use for my eyebrows, but it is a smaller brush, and I'm gonna take it like this and just go underneath my eyes like this. And now I'm going to take some mascara and put it underneath on my bottom lash. Just a little bit. Just like that. Now we are going to highlight. Highlighting is very important because too much highlighter can have you looking crazy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my Wet n Wild highlight. I got this. It's in the color 335A, Bloom Time. And I'm gonna use this really fluffy brush, and I'm just going to swoop as such. And I'm just gonna highlight.
It's OVA the creator.
I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter. This is what I like to do. I like to put highlighter underneath my eyebrow just a little bit, just to give it some pop. So I'm gonna take this tiny little brush and just only a little bit because you don't want to overdo it. It's gonna look kind of crazy. And I'm gonna do that.
It's OVA the creator.
Now what we're gonna do is our lips. I like to do a neutral ombre lip color. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild multi-stick in the color, what color is this? In the color 524A, and it looks just like this. And I'm gonna line my lips. Okay, so now we lined our lips. I'm going to take Milani lip gloss in the color Amore Satin Matte, and I'm just gonna put it right here. And blend it in. Like that. Now I'm gonna take a gloss, Milani gloss. I'm just gonna over top it. And for my final look, or for my final thing that I do, I like to add a little pop, a little glitter to my inner corners. So I have this glitter palette that was really cheap. It's called Glitterazzi, and it has all these colors. As you can see, I use it a lot. So I'm gonna take this golden color and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner of my eye, just like that. And yeah, this is my final look. Let me show you what it looks like later. Okay guys, this is my final look. I am so happy that you all tuned in. I can't wait to share more cute looks with you guys. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.